Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome back to the Feed the Beast challenge with NearbyGamer. Alright guys, so what I did is I spawned up another mushroom tree over there, a couple of them actually, and I started producing some mushrooms. I converted those into wood, and I'm converting my wood into charcoal, which then becomes redstone. Oh boy, what a contraption I'm making here. Might need a couple more pieces of charcoal, I'm thinking, so let's grab ourselves some more wood. See how easy it is to transmute that stuff? 7 sounds like a nice round number. And then I need to build a timer, basically. I already have one over there on my, whatchamacallit, but my cobble generator. So I'm making the resources for another one of these guys. That should be the last piece of redstone I need. Okay. And then it's simply a matter of getting some sticks and some redstone torches. And I need a pointer and a cathode. And if I remember correctly, something like this and that. Timer. Perfect. Now the next thing I want to get is a transposer. So I'm going to need one more piece of redstone. So that's 2 of these guys. Cool. And I made off camera a piston real quick. So let's craft that up. So another piece of redstone from 2 charcoal. Boom. And the reason I'm keeping my transmutation table nice and empty is so that I can alternate very easily between energy and matter mode. Remember, your transmutation table can't directly transmute between matter and energy, so energy and matter mode is important. Okay, so let's drop all this stuff off in here, except my timer, which I do want to keep with me. And we'll go get ready for this piece. So over here, okay, what I want to do, basically, is drill out this block, and hopefully there's no bad guys up here. Good, there's not. Alright, knock this off. Alright, this is where my transposer is going to go. Boom, like that. Now, I'm not going to drill that block, actually, because that's an important piece. All I need to do is place my timer like this, and the redstone is going to pulse on this block here. And every time the redstone pulses, it's going to activate the transposer. So let's see what happens. If I just have items all inside here, they'll get sucked out and shot out down there. See how that works? So anywhere in this 3x3 area, the transposer is going to suck them up. And it sucks them all up in one shot. Boom. Sucks it all in. And shoots it out the bottom. Now I don't have any pneumatic tubes yet, so I'm going to have to work around that problem right now. So what am I going to do? I'm going to turn 2 mushrooms into a piece of obsidian. 2 more mushrooms into a piece of obsidian. And then probably get myself a couple pieces of glass. What do you think I'm doing here, guys? If you're familiar with Buildcraft, you know I'm making an obsidian pipe system and a cobblestone pipe system. Ooh, and while I'm here I might as well get, ta-da, a chest. Let's get one more. Probably with mushrooms. Sure, that works. Okay, so I'm going to get 2 chests, like so. Okay, and then I'm going to run over here. And I'm going to place my obsidian pipes directly beneath that guy. And then cobblestone pipes can go right here, leading into what's going to be my chest. Sweet. 1 and 2. Works perfect. So now let's see this guy in action. Okay, I'm going to drill up here. And this would probably be going faster if I wasn't commentating, but that's okay. I enjoy showing you guys what I'm building. Sweet. Let's go down. Look, all the cobble that I just dropped on the floor up there got sucked into the transposer and then came out, landed on the obsidian pipe where it gets sucked into the chest. Perfect, right? How cool is that? I think it's awesome. One more thing I want to do down here. I want to light up this area because I don't want any mobs spawning inside here. So, you know, just something like this. Keep mobs from spawning down here. Now that's way far away from the top of the room, so that light level up there will not in any way impact the spawn abilities of mobs at the top of the tower. Cool. So let's deposit some of this excess items we have and go build the roof of our tower, and then we'll be in really good shape. Alright guys, I'm about to build my roof here, but I'm going to pop in and check on Nearby. How you doing, Nearby?
Good. I think my portal goes to your portal now. Something like that.
What?
I think a gas blew up my portal or something. I don't know. It's weird.
You lost your portal?
I think so.
That's not
I don't know. Like when I spawned, I don't know. I was on your side maybe. I don't know.
Sweet.
It was a little strange. I was like, what in the world? Where am I?
Not bad,
I was
dude.
kind of on my side, but then, I don't know. A ghast is spawning in there, so it's really not a safe place to go, by the way.
Oh yeah, ghasts are not cool, but ghast tears are worth a lot of EMC. I'm just gonna give you that little hint.
Yeah, good luck getting ghast tears. Oh.
Do you know how to kill them if you can't reach them with a bow and arrow? If you don't have a bow and arrow, I guess that is.
Yeah, you can wham back. You can play Zelda with them.
Yeah, there you go.
Give them their stuff back.
Yeah, shoot their gas projectiles back at them. It's a little tricky on multiplayer because of lag, but I think I actually did it in this map at one point. When I was down there collecting zombie pigmen, I think I did have a gas spawn. I forget if that was on camera or not.
Okay. He said all I have to do is relight it and it should work, so.
Ooh, I hope he's right. I don't want you coming over on my side and seeing all the awesomeness that I'm building.
Ah, the awesomeness. It does look pretty awesome up there, I have to say.
Thank you. I'm pretty pleased with it so far. I'll be more pleased once it's working.
Yeah, true. So you don't have anything yet? Is that what you're saying?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I haven't, this is not anywhere close to done.
Oh, you're working way too hard over there.
Yeah, well, it's necessary. I'm hoping
Yeah,
it's
I
a
guess.
good trap. We'll find out, though. Gotta work hard at this kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, right.
I was just saying to my YouTubers that I miss my Mercurial stone a lot.
Your what stone?
Mercurial?
Oh, okay, yeah, it built itself. Isn't the eye? Mercurial Eye?
Mercurial Eye, Mercurial stone.
Yeah.
It used to be the Philosopher's Stone that had that function, but now it's a Mercurial Eye.
Yeah, I can see why they did that, though, because I was always placing walls where I didn't need them.
Yeah.
With that first stone, so.
Once you get the hang of it, it's awesome.
Yeah, true.
And you know what my favorite function of the Mercurial Eye is?
What's that?
Transmute mode.
What's it transmute into? I was messing with that today.
Whatever the target block is.
Yeah, so you take your... Don't you need a Klein star for that, though?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So, like, say you're looking at cobblestone, right? And you put, like, I don't know, any block in there. Say you put brick in the target slot of the Mercurial Eye.
Yeah.
And you make sure you have a Klein star inside the Mercurial Eye. And put it in transmute mode. When you look at a cobblestone wall and right-click on it, it'll transmute all the cobble into brick.
Oh, okay.
In real time. Kind of like the Philosopher's Stone does.
Yeah.
But it's targetable, so you can put any block you want in the eye and transmute directly into it.
Ah, that's pretty smart.
Not bad, right?
Not bad at all.
Do you know why that's my favorite function?
Have no clue.
I suggested it to Zeno.
Oh, nice. And
Yeah. Actually, like, he's way smarter than me. I'm like, dude, you should make an item that does this. He's like, how about I just make it a function of the Mercurial Eye? And I said, yeah, that probably is a lot easier, isn't it? Considering the eye does exactly that. And the cool thing is, if you transmute down, so like brick is like a whole bunch of EMC. If you transmute from brick to cobble, it puts all the extra EMC into the Klein star.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Instead of losing it.
Yep. Alright, so I'll mute you here because I just finished building my tower.
Alright.
Alright. Alright guys, looks like my tower is built. Now there's one more function that I need to do up here before it's completely complete, and that is to light up the roof. The reason for this is we don't want mobs spawning up on the roof, we want them spawning inside where they can die. So if I were to, for example, not light up my roof, which would not be a smart thing for me to do, mobs could spawn up here and then they wouldn't die. And that would be a waste of mobs. I want all their loots. That's right, I'm being greedy. So, nice lighting up of the roof. Hopefully it's bright enough everywhere. Like I said, running in, whatchamacallit, high brightness mode makes it a little tricky sometimes to see, but I mean, that's pretty well lit, right? I hope so. I surely do. I don't have any more resources on me to make more of these things. More torches. That looks good. Alright, so the last step is to drill down. Not there exactly. Somewhere. Now, mobs are not spawning because I'm too close right now for mobs to spawn, right? Right. So, if I'm too close to the area, mobs won't spawn within, like, what, 16 blocks of me or something? So they're not spawning up here yet, but rest assured, once I get done, they will. So let me just double check all my work. I do have all the water flowing into the center. It's lit down there, so it's pretty dark up here. The roof's on. I got torches on the roof. Everything's good. So all I got to do is knock off this piece like that. And then let's jump down and see what happens. So hopefully I won't die. And I need to block off that and that. And there we go. Water closed. All that mess down there. Look at that mess I made. But now the entire area is enclosed. And let's see if this is as awesome as I hope it's going to be. Give it a few minutes for mobs to start spawning, and we'll see. Come on, mobs. Let's go, mobs. I want things to die. Hey, there's bad guys over there. That's not cool. Creeper. Creeper, 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 creeper. Bad things. Anything yet from my mob spawning tower? Nothing yet, but we'll give it a few. Oh, did you hear that? I think I heard something. Hey, look. Nice. Starting to collect stuff. Zombies. Lots of them. So I'm getting some zombie flesh. Sweet. Ooh, I just heard a creeper fall. Haha, look at that. Gunpowder. Yeah, this thing is a very efficient mob trap, I believe. Looks like I had just enough cobble, too, to go. Oh, hearing more stuff drop. More gunpowder. Sweet. So I'm going to let this mob trap run for a little bit. Hopefully get some good resources. Oh, yeah, look. More gunpowder, string, bones. Nice. See? So there's not many other places for mobs to spawn on this map, so a lot are spawning up on the tower. So cool. Loving it. So not much time has passed, but if we look in our chest here, you can see, look at all this. Bones, arrows, string, gunpowder. I'm getting way more EMC at this point than that cobble gen could ever make. And listen, there's just mobs dropping like crazy. It's literally raining monsters. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. Let's peek into the hole here. See? Stuff's falling and dying from gravity. Look, literally raining monsters. Every now and then a spider survives because they can climb walls, so you just have to, like, kill them manually. Or, like, not even worry about it because they'll eventually despawn or something. Look at that. It's literally raining mobs in there. That's better than I expected, to be honest with you. I've never built this in a skyblock map, so, yeah. I wasn't sure how well it would run, but, I guess with nowhere else for mobs to spawn, that room is pretty crowded. How are we over there, by the way? Just a zombie to deal with? I think I can deal with him. Hopefully no creepers will sneak up on me and destroy stuff that I need. Nice. Nice. Die. Alright, woot. So let's burn up some items here that I don't need. Do I have enough for a bowl of stew? I do. Nice. Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes here, guys. Alright, guys, so as you can see, mobs spawning like crazy, and not just because it's nighttime. Remember, that's a dark room up there, so this will continue throughout the day. I'm going to pick up some of my gunpowder here, okay? And let's bring it back to our area over here. Sweet. Poor Nearby. I think he's in trouble over there now. Let's see. What do I got? Now remember, gunpowder counts in the transmutation table as energy. Okay? So look, I just put a piece in, it disappeared. I didn't get anything for it. I just wasted it. That's right. So I'm going to steal some sand out of here. Now there's no more lock. And I can place gunpowder in, and it's a fuel. Okay? So I can transmute it to coal, charcoal, and redstone, but I can't transmute it to other items. So there's a reason I picked sand. And let's grab a couple pieces of something or other out of here. Let's grab a few saplings. That's probably a good bet. And burn them up. And I'm going to target sand. And I'm going to get myself a good amount of this stuff. So what can we use gunpowder and sand for to get something worth a lot of EMC that's considered matter? Good question, Direwolf. Let's find out. So what I'm going to want is another project table. And for that, I'm going to need some more wood. So how about I get myself a bit more EMC worth of items. And I know a good place to get EMC items. Yeah, I do. I'm going to pick up one of these torches too, I think. That one might be important. I'll go find another one. How about some string and some bones? Look at this, man. Already getting massive returns on this thing. Very happy with my investment. Okay, so let's burn up my string and bones right here and here. Look at that. 4,000 EMC. What's up? 2 pieces of gold. What did I actually want, though? Wood. Good amounts of it, too. Sweet. Gonna put my gold in my chest over here. This is what I'm kind of keeping my important stuff. Rare and useful items, I shall call that chest. Alright, so let's get some wooden planks. And I'm gonna make another project table, okay? And remember, for this, I need this cool stuff. These guys, what was it? Crafting, chest, wood. Boy, oh boy, am I messing up there. And there we go, project table. And this project table I'll place right here, and we'll call it the gunpowder chest, okay? Now this guy is just going to go right in here for this, and you guessed it, TNT. I'm not going to sing it. Don't ask me to sing it. It would not be good. So if I collect all the TNT and convert this gunpowder to sand, remember, gunpowder was worth how much? Let's find out, okay? So I collected all the TNT I could and left the recipe in there. Okay, looks like the sun's coming up. Alright, now, gunpowder is worth 192. So what's 192 times 4? Let's find out. Or times 5, actually. It's 5 gunpowder. That's 960. Plus 4 pieces of sand. Let's see what this is worth. 964. Ha-ha! Intelligent. Look, got myself a diamond. Woot. Alright, so let's collect the rest as wood, because wood seems to be, for whatever reason, what I'm running low on at the moment. And awesome. So awesome. That mob grinder is going to be a serious boost to my productivity. If I wanted to right now, I could probably consider making the next item in the list, the Rainmaker. Why don't I do that? Alright, I'll be back in a few. And look, like, it's a minute ago since I closed the video and wasn't recording anymore. Look at all the resources that I collected out of this mob spawning area. Yeah, serious business. Like, ridiculous amounts of mobs. Now, if Nearby decides to build a mob grinder like that, and he starts getting some spawns to compete with my spawns, then we're going to have a little bit less income. But at least for now, oh yeah, we're rocking, dude. We are totally rocking this. I'm happy, as you can tell, I'm sure. Sweet. Oh, Nearby, how's it going, buddy?
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
I'm taking a book out of Direwolf's page, playbook.
You're taking a book out of my page? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, no, it's totally backwards, right?
Dude, I'm the last person to make fun of someone for verbal flubs. You can ask any one of my subscribers. Anyone.
Yeah, I'm just, I don't know. My mob grinder's not working, and I've seen yours done before, and it does work. So I'm like, I might just have to copy you.
That's fine. I won't lie, dude. It's working really well. I'm kind of surprised at how well it's working, to be honest with you.
I've seen yours done way before. I should have went with that, but you know what? You just try to do unique things, and sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Yeah, things are pretty standard for a reason a lot of the time, right?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't work out like you wanted to, you're just going to have to use somebody else's material.
Yeah. Have you found out a good way to collect EMC manually?
Manually?
Yep.
Not really.
There's a better way than trees.
Better way than trees to collect EMC.
Yep. I'm mousing over the item in my hotbar right now.
Oh, yeah, and I can see your hotbar because it just shows up right there for me.
Well, I am recording, so all my followers here can see it, and they're probably like, oh my god.
You could always share your screen, though.
I could. I'm probably not going to do that. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say probably not happening. But you will be able to watch this tomorrow and be like, oh my god, that's what Direwolf is doing?
Probably.
I do it, like, in the beginning of the episode, too.
Really?
Yeah. Because I looked into it, like, I started, like, playing around off, you know, between the last week that we were off.
Is it a glitch?
No, it's totally legit.
It's totally legit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be glitching.
And it's yeah, I wouldn't be glitching. And it's using it's using one of the items that we have already.
Yep. I don't know, guys. I think I'm being pretty nice to Nearby here, giving him this secret tip.
You're not giving me a secret tip. You're just telling me that yours is better than mine.
I'm telling you there's a better method, that's all.
To gather EMC besides trees.
Yep.
Saplings?
No.
Without taking mobs.
Yep.
That is. You're tricking me now.
No,
I'm gonna be
I'm
trying
not,
to like get air blocks or something.
No.
Wow, I have a dead skeleton on the top of my mob grinder, just like sitting there,
Nice.
glitched out.
Very cool. I'll give you a hint. I'll say nom nom nom.
Om nom nom nom. So you're making food.
Yep. I'm making an ingredient in food. Let's just put it that way.
So you're making wheat.
No.
An ingredient in food. Is it made to make a cake? Because I never make cakes. So
Nope. No cake involved.
okay.
My cobble gens, actually, my chests are almost full. I have to empty them out.
Nice. Are you using the transmutation table to get it?
You were given all the items you need at the start of the game for this.
All the items you need at the start of the... I don't even remember the items we got at the start of the game.
Oh, man, see? Paying attention.
No, I just done so many episodes between here and then. Oh. So you got like your single player Let's Play going on, and that's and pretty much this. I got me and Lachlan. I got me and the three guys that I do stuff with, and then I started the series with my wife. So like it all blends together sometimes.
Yeah, dude, you got a lot going on.
Yeah. I would say that we need a telepad mod in there, though, or plugin. I was using it on my own personal server with my wife.
Oh, yeah, the Team Fortress 2 ones, or?
No, this is just like one that's server-based. You don't actually need clients for it.
Oh, yeah?
And what it does is like it'll... no, what does it do exactly? Basically, you put down an item, and you can choose which item that is, and then like you stand on it, and you can set teleport paths between items.
Oh, wow. That sounds cool. Very useful.
Very useful. Yes, it is. How many blocks does water go?
8.
8. So...
And if Slowpoke's still listening, he's probably like, dude, why did you just tell him that? Slowpoke, you there, buddy? Tog? Oh, yeah, he's there.
I could have just did it myself and figured it out, but I figured I would ask.
Oh, no, I'm a nice guy. I tell you stuff.
Okay, so tell me what you're...
Tell me what I'm using.
Yeah, to get the seeds? Are you using seeds, really?
Nope.
Nearby that special wool mod on the server.
I don't even know what he meant by that.
Oh, I think he's talking about my server.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my admin made a mod where like if you walk on wool, it's set up to like where it'll color the wool. You can actually set like a color for yourself, and there's also like a designated like rainbow color. So like when you're walking, it will change the color of the wool. It's good for mazes. It's really good for mazes. Maze cheater. There you go, maze cheater.
That's cool. I like it.
It is pretty nice.
Sweet. All right, man. I'm gonna get to build, and I'll be back to chat with you later.
All right.
Alright guys, as you can see, we've got a lot of goodies here. Plenty of diamonds and gold. We're really racking in resources with this. Like, seriously racking in resources with this. I'm going to keep putting my wood over here in this chest. This is my not-so-useful items chest, even though I do have bronze in there, which is cool. I don't think bronze has an EMC value, and I'm afraid to place it in my... you know what? I have an idea. If it does have an EMC value. Can I burn it? See? There's a good way to test. If you click on that flame spot there, it won't let you place it in. Alright, so I need to craft up some bronze. And I think for that, I'm going to need a few pieces of tin and a good amount of copper. So let's get ourselves, I don't know, how much is that? That looks good. Now remember, tin and iron are the same EMC value, so you can trade them 1 for 1 with your transmutation table. And then we can craft it up like so. There we go. Get ourselves some bronze. Yeah, woot. And then I'm going to need a couple things. So why don't I get crafting here? I'm going to need to build myself a carpenter. And the carpenter recipe is like so. See that? Carpenter. Sweet. So this guy is going to be needed to craft the rainmaker, which I need to make. And I can't look in any eye. Or maybe I can. Rainmaker? What the what? Rainmaker. Okay. Maybe in this version of forestry I don't need to... Oh, hardened machine. Yeah, that's what I needed. Alright, I knew there was something there. Hardened machine is needed. You have to make the carpenter for that, and that requires 4 pieces of gold. So, or 4 pieces of diamond for the hardened machine. So why don't I get ready with the carpenter? Shouldn't be too terribly hard to do. And while I'm here, why don't I light up this area a little bit better? I was obviously getting some enemies spawning somewhere, so I want to make sure this is nice and bright, because I don't want creepers spawning on my stuff. That is not cool. And I really should clean up this area and make it easier to navigate. Right now it's a little bit tricky, but maybe I'll get back to that in a moment. So first off, I need one of these guys. And what was in the top slots there? Glass. Okay, I should have some glass on me anyway. Where's all my cobble? Did I put all of it in the thing? Noob direwolf. Noob. Let's just get like a little extra stack there. I can convert half of that stuff into glass. Target cobble. Get glass. Love it. Alright. Sleep, please. You got it, buddy. Z. What's he doing? I'll be back in a few minutes. Let me get this carpenter built. Alright, there we go. The carpenter. Sweet. Alright, so hopefully that's the right machine. Why don't I store this here? I'm going to build an area to use this in. I want to, like I said, have a little bit more room to work with here. So maybe I should build out from here and just have like a nice area to work on. That might be cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that now. So I'll be back in a few. Alright guys, before I do build that out, I want to get this thing done. So let's craft up over here. I want to convert a couple more pieces of iron to tin. Perfect. And then, yeah, we're in good shape here. This stuff to a sturdy machine, and I'll leave this guy in here for now. Cool. What do we got? Alright, I need to place down my carpenter. I'm going to need some iron. I'm going to need this biogas engine. That should be cool for now. Yeah. So let's see. What I'll probably need to do, and I'm going to do this right over here for a temporary purpose. I don't know if you guys saw this, but a creeper actually blew up this area on me. Not cool. It happened a little bit ago, off camera. So let's do this. I'm going to place this guy right here is probably a good spot for him. This guy here. Going to use this iron here to get a bucket. And then I'll use my bucket to scoop up some biogas. Okay. Biogas engine. Awesome. Now I need some lava. So let's see. Can I convert this stew into lava? Is that enough EMC? Yeah, it is. Perfect. Just enough, too. Alright. No, not the carpenter. Cool. And then let's see if my water lake here is going to work. Hey, perfect. You need water in your carpenter to get it to run, and energy. So energy and water are required for the carpenter. Yeah, it was just a visual bug there. So once we have enough water in there, then we can get this guy running. That should be enough for now. So in order to run this and create my hardened machine, or whatever it is, yeah, hardened I believe, I need my 4 diamonds. The first 4 diamonds I've made. Dun 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 dun. So those go here. And the sturdy machine here. Okay, so I click that guy to get it building, but it's not going to run until we've got energy in there. So let's let the biogas thing run. And once it starts pumping, Come on, dude, craft. Hey, there we go, progress bar. Sweet. Perfect. So it's going to use a bit of the water here and some of the energy from that. I'll be back in a few when it's ready. Alright, I started progress on that little cobblestone platform over there, but before I proceed too much further, want to craft up for myself. Don't have the resources, of course. There we go. Another hoe. And clean up this land. Remember I knocked off all my wheat earlier? Well, I did have a plan to come back with this. I want to get some seeds and some industrial craft style stuff going on here. So what I'm going to do is plant down my seeds and wait for them to fully grow. And then I should be in good shape to get stuff going. Yeah, that's not a bad spot. I might wind up moving this farm later. We'll see. But for now, it'll suffice. How's my mob trap doing, by the way? Hear it? Dude, it's still going. Holy cow. Like, ridiculous resources, right? Nice. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do there. And I might do the same thing right here and here. 1, 2, perfect. That's good enough. Maybe get a chest real quick, since I have, you know, I'm good on resources for now, guys. Well, I'm not good on resources, but I'm doing pretty well. Go ahead and pop this chest right there. And that can be for my crops and that stuff. Sweet. How's this machine doing? Hey, we got a hardened machine. Nice. Next up, I need some tin gears. So let's safely store this hardened machine right in here, because it's worth 4 diamonds. OMG. And I'm going to need 4 tin gears, which as we know is 16 pieces of tin, which is equivalent to 16 pieces of iron. But I should be able to manage that thanks to my mob trap that I've got going on. Oh man, Nearby is in trouble, I think. Look at him, he's building up there. Remember he said he was going to copy my design? Yeah, he totally did. That's okay. I don't mind. There we go. Oh, I ran out of sand. That's what happened. I just ran out of sand. You know that stuff worth 1 EMC. Sand. Beautiful. Sand. Oh, derp. Heh. I'm like, what happened to the sand? Cool. Much better. Burn that up, and I'm going to get myself as many iron as I can. Oh my god. Dude, for reals? That's what's up. Yeah. What'd I say I needed? 16? That'll do, pig. That'll do. Alright, let's deposit this stuff. That's all extra. That's all extra. Alright, so I got my iron. Let's convert that directly over to tin. And then I'm going to need to do this. And I'm popping in to say hi to everybody. What's up, guys?
Oh, not much.
Specifically Nearby.
Only Nearby.
Slowpoke and Tog, you still with us?
I hear hay. I see hay.
You guys watching me at the moment? You should be.
Yeah, we are watching. It was just muted at the moment.
Okay, cool. Want to make sure you were paying attention.
I am, yeah.
You know what I'm doing?
Cheating over there?
I see exactly what you're doing.
Oh, he's giggling. That's not good.
Never.
I also see the outright theft here by Nearby on the mob trap design.
Oh, he told me he was stealing it.
Yeah, I said
right,
it.
okay.
Where are you at, Nearby? Oh, you're way up there, are you?
Hey, mine should be longer than his, though, so hopefully.
It is, actually. Yeah, yeah.
That's what I was going for.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Longer?
Yeah, something like that. You want to sleep for me?
I could.
I slept like 3 times for you, so.
Yeah, no. I'll sleep for you.
Just count.
I'm a nice guy. Dude. Have you figured out the trick that I was talking about?
Have not. I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm
Yeah?
just thinking about cobblestone right now. I know
Nice.
I need to look back at my video and see what items that you had originally.
Yeah. Alright, you want me to just tell you?
I guess you can cheat and tell me.
Mushrooms, dude.
I don't have. Did I have any mushrooms?
Yeah, you did. Hey, Nearby, look over here.
I think I'd
Hey,
with
Nearby,
it,
look at me.
actually.
Look at me.
Hi, I see you. Oh,
Alright.
what is that? Automatic crafting? I've never made those before.
Nope, over here. Look at me now.
Oh, look at you. You already got it. I was thinking you already would with that mob grinder that you got.
What's up, Rainmaker?
Ah, nice.
Sweet.
He's already 1 block ahead of me.
My reward chest is still empty, but I presume something's on its way.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that Nearby lost his mushrooms right at the start when he fell out the world.
Did he?
I did. That's what, yeah.
Oh my.
Mushrooms. Hey, I have a question if you guys know this. 1.2.3, did they nerf the mushroom?
In what respect?
And it takes forever. How many bone meal does it really take to get a mushroom bigger
No.
now? No, they didn't? Because I've been trying and crazy.
Yeah.
Not in this, like
Should,
on like single player.
Man, I want to
Yeah.
know if these things have a... Yes, they do. Woot. That is good to know. Alright. Sweet. Alright, I'm going to mute you, buddy.
Alright.
Alright, guys, you see what I
Yeah,
just
Nearby,
got?
your mushroom
That's what's
problem is
up.
probably due to you've not got enough room around it to actually grow it.
10-4, I'll check that out.
I know I had a lot of that problem. It needs a lot of space around.
Yeah, guys, look what I got. That is what's up. I'm going to target this guy and split this in half here, and that should get me a few of these. Nice. What's up? I need to spot
Okay, I'm going to
grow
mute
this.
again.
I'm going to start right here and here. Nice, right? Actually, these things are pretty valuable, so I'm going to store them over here. The other thing that's valuable is this thing. That is a huge help because what it means I can do is put this guy in here and get melon seeds. Oh, yeah. And if I burn them up, hopefully the seeds have an EMC value. They do. I'm going to go grow some melons. And I'm going to grow them using this thingy, my crop. Yep, that's right. Crops work pretty well for growing melons. Didn't even know they were coming, so that's nice that I got that. I'll let those guys grow for a bit, and I might want to even transmute myself a couple more. So let's see about doing that. There we go. A couple more of these things. And I should have 2 more crops, right? At least. Sweet. Melon seeds are going to be nice because, well, we'll see what happens when they grow. Plus, they're nice to eat. Now, I could go ahead and hit those guys with my awesomeness that is bone meal, but I'm going to hold off and grow out this area for a bit. So I'll be off camera for a little while I grow this stuff out and maybe take care of my saplings. Looks like I've got just a few spiders caught up inside this tower here, so I'm killing them manually. Ha ha ha. And I did make a little bit of progress on my little platform over there. See? Making progress. Alright guys, this feels like a pretty good wrapping up point for this episode of the Feed the Beast Challenge with NearbyGamer. Stay tuned for the next one.